Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Over the years, I have tried various low-cost card readers. As you know, I often flash microSD and SD cards for embedded Linux devices. I can confirm that, as expected, all these no-name SD card readers are cheap for a reason. They are very slow and unreliable. Recently, I spotted a low-cost alternative from Kingston. It is called MobileLite Plus. Let's see if it's worth using it. The biggest advantage of this model is that it is USB 3.2 compatible. It works on Windows 10, macOS, Linux distributions with Linux kernel 2.6 and newer, which means pretty much any Linux distribution nowadays, and Chrome OS. The packaging is really minimalistic and the unboxing is straightforward. Of course, to get the optimal performance out of this Kingston card reader, you need a USB 3 port on your personal computer. It is also compatible with USB 2.0, so you can still use it if you don't have a USB 3. Kingston offers two versions of MobileLite Plus on the market, one for microSD cards and another for SD cards. I bought from a local supplier the version for SD cards. The price is approximately $11, so it is really low cost. Now let's perform a couple of tests. I'm a Linux user, so I'm using an Ubuntu, and here is how the Kingston MobileLite Plus is detected on my personal computer. You see before plugging it and after plugging it. It is listed as ATEC Flash Technology SD card reader, which means that this is the hardware chip that Kingston is using in this device. Now let's perform a test and figure out what is the writing speed with this Kingston SD card reader on a Kingston micro SD card class 10. I'm going to download the latest version of Raspbian OS Lite and flash it on this microSD card. This is a relatively big file and it will take some time to flash it. During this time, we'll figure out the average write speed. After downloading the image from raspberrypi.org, I'm extracting it and I'm flashing it to the microSD card with the popular Linux or also Unix command dd. I'm passing argument status equals to progress to dd. This means that over the course for copying the image on the microSD card, dd will output information about the transfer speed. Although the process started with a high writing speed, the average writing speed at the end was slightly more than 10 megabytes per second, let's say 11 megabytes per second. Now let's perform absolutely the same task, but this time using the internal SD card reader on my Lenovo T480S laptop. This is a high-end laptop, so the SD card reader is supposed to be kind of reliable. I'm using the exactly same microSD card and the exactly same Raspberry Pi OS image that I have downloaded previously. The dd command for flashing the image to the microSD card is the same, however the device is different because this time, as I said, I'm doing a test with the internal SD card reader on my laptop. And the result is pretty much the same. The average writing speed with the internal SD card reader on my laptop is 10.4 megabytes per second. The previous test with Kingston was slightly better, it was 10.6 megabytes per second. There are numerous ways how you can improve flashing images to a micro SD card with alternative programs instead of dd or with some arguments to increase the speed for dd. However, you can see that this Kingston SD card reader is pretty much comparable to what you get with a high-end Lenovo ThinkPad laptop in terms of speed for writing to SD card and micro SD cards. Okay, so the conclusion is that Kingston MobileLite Plus SD card readers that appeared on the market in March 2020 are low cost and excellent value for money. Although the writing speed was nothing impressive, it still matches the writing speed on the internal SD card readers of high-end laptops, so this Kingston MobileLite Plus SD card reader for USB 3.0 is a great choice for a desktop computer on a low budget. I hope that the Kingston brand guarantees that this gadget will be working for the years to come. We're gonna see if this is true or not. My first impression that it is definitely better than all these crappy no-name SD card readers. Thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel if you like this video. I have a lot of other videos for embedded devices and home automation. Click the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and stay tuned for new videos.